What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some interesting news as the team of undefeated 3 division, 5-time world champion superstar Bassa, who simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title at lightweight, junior welterweight, that being none other than Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 29 wins, no losses, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5", with a 67-inch arm reach. With that said, Gervonta Tank Davis is coming off the biggest win, the biggest lucrative fight of his career, the most important fight that catapulted him into the star status that he was searching out. Okay, he is now a household name after defeating King Ryan Garcia via 7th-round stoppage victory. And now his team has said that they have set their sights on this man, undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, who has 30 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'9", with a 72-inch arm reach, and he too is coming off the biggest win of his career, defeating 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko. That took place May 20th, Las Vegas, Nevada, MGM Grand Garden Arena. The fight with Devin Haney and Lomachenko was just under a month out from Tank Davis's April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena showdown with Ryan Garcia. Now, Tank Davis, he dropped Ryan Garcia in the second round, then he stopped him in the 7th round. And Devin Haney, he went to decision. He won a unanimous decision against Vasily Lomachenko, but many people deemed it as controversy because people actually feel like Lomachenko won the fight. Nonetheless, Tank Davis and Devin Haney, they have history, okay? And they have 2 glorified sparring sessions that, has been unsettled. The first one actually is settled because Team Haney, his father, trainer, and manager, Bill Haney, CEO of DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, they have stated that Tank Davis got the best of them in the first sparring session. But in the second sparring session, Devin Haney got the best of Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, Tank Davis and his team, they have a rhyme and a reason as to why that took place. Okay. And so with that said, now Tank Davis and his team have stated that that's the fight they want. You have Coach Calvin Ford, father, trainer, manager, big brother figure to Gervonta Tank Davis, longtime trainer, longtime mentor, longtime big brother and father figure to Gervonta Tank Davis. He states that that's the fight that they want. They want Devin Haney, and they're drawing up a contract to have it sent over to Devin Haney to satisfy and settle the score once and for all. Okay. And Tank Davis obviously is serving a 90-day house arrest, but he'll be done with that very soon. Devin Haney is a network promotional free agent, but it looks like Devin Haney is focusing on moving up to junior welterweight in his next fight to face the 2-time WBC junior welterweight world champion superstar boxer Regis Prograis in his next fight. He's reached out to Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn and DAZN to schedule a fight. Regis Prograis just recently signed with Matchroom and DAZN. Regis Prograis is 28 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 24 big wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age. He's a southpaw, 5'8", with a 67-inch arm reach. Now, he has a fight coming up June 17th in New Orleans against Danilo Zarilla, who is 17 wins, 1 loss, no draws. 13 wins by way of knockout, 29 years of age, orthodox fighter out of Puerto Rico, 5'9", with a 70-inch arm reach. Regis Prograis is the favorite to win that fight. So Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, they went back and forth just a few days ago about possible fight, and that Devin Haney could be attending Regis Prograis fight. And Devin Haney, he stated that he reached out to Eddie Hearn to try to schedule a fight with Regis Prograis, about a fight with Regis Prograis. Now, he's the undisputed champion, and after his fight with Lomachenko, he stated that he was going to see how his body felt, see what his team thought, and if the money was right and the right fight presented itself, he would take it and stay at 135. but he stated that staying at 135, he's been there since he was 16, almost 10 years, that he's been at 135 pounds and his body is simply outgrowing it and he needs to move up. But Gervonta Tank Davis and his team, Tank Davis is the A side, Tank Davis is the cash cow. He brings the big fights, the mega fights, and he brings all the cash. Now, Devin Haney was guaranteed a $4 million purse, and he's going to receive pay-per-view back-end money also on top of that, right? But Gervonta Tank Davis, his last fight with Ryan Garcia did 1.2 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys, and his guarantee purse was a guarantee of $6 million, I believe. Not to mention, Gervonta Tank Davis did a $22 million gate. So he represents big money in a legacy fight for Devin the Dream Haney. And this is a fight that Devin Haney has stated that he wanted for quite some time. So Tank Davis is a southpaw. He's slightly shorter than Lomachenko, but he's way more explosive with way more power. And he is indeed the A side. So if he comes a knocking, most people are going to answer the door. Now, Devin Haney, he's already had success. He makes money in the sport of boxing already. He's just right behind Gervonta Tank Davis as the highest grosser. So with that said, many people are starting to say that Devin Haney is ducking Gervonta Tank Davis, and Team Haney and Team Davis is saying that don't disappear now. We are drawing up the contract right now so we can send it over to Team Haney so we could get a deal done to fight Devin Haney in their next fight, which would be enormous. That would absolutely be enormous. Okay. Fight with Devin Haney and Tank Davis, I believe, will do 1 million pay-per-view buys. It was reported that one point it was said that 250,000 pay-per-view buys were for Devin Haney and Lomachenko. Then another report said 150,000, but that's not all overall, right? So he did the least of 150,000. It looks like the most at 250,000. So you factor in Ryan Garcia had never done a pay-per-view. Rolly Romero had never done a pay-per-view, and neither has Hector Garcia, but they all did major pay-per-views and success because of Gervonta Tank Davis' status. So you factor in Devin Haney did bigger numbers than they did. Now, he doesn't have the following and the support outside the sport of boxing like Ryan Garcia, but he does have a huge following. And the fact that he did good numbers with Lomachenko that your other fighters have not even done that Tank has fought, well, that speaks volumes, and that just lets you know it for sure will be a success when the two finally square off. So if that to be the case, now people are saying Devin Haney is ducking to go to 140, okay? You don't duck Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Regis Prograis. That's not a duck. If you're going to duck Gervonta Tank Davis and you fighting a guy like Zepeda, who's not even a duck, but you fighting a lesser degree. Regis Prograis is a dangerous fighter with power. He's a 2-time world champion, and his only loss is a questionable one, to which he lost to the undefeated, undisputed junior welterweight world champion, British superstar boxer Josh Taylor. So that's the only loss and blemish on Regis Prograis' resume. And if you want to be technical, if the fight would have went in a different way, Regis Prograis would actually be the undisputed junior welterweight world champion, and he would be undefeated because I believe he too would have beaten Jose Ramirez and become the undisputed champion. So there's no such thing as ducking Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Regis Prograis. Now, I do understand that this is a fight that Bill Haney, Devin Haney, have been calling for quite some time. So if you look at it from that standpoint, then I can understand if people say, well, that's ducking. You wanted to fight Tank. Now you're going to move on. But as far as competitive wise and danger wise, there's no such thing as ducking Gervonta Tank Davis to fight Regis Prograis. You know, that's like, the pot calling the kettle black. There's no such thing, right? They are both black and they're both on the stove and they're both dangerous and they're both very hot. So with that said, it's all up to if Devin Haney's body will allow it. But Tank Davis's team is now aggressively saying that they're going to pursue and send Devin Haney a contract. So we just have to see how this unfolds. And seeing as though Devin Haney's a network promotional free agent, this should be an easy fight to get made, since that Gervonta Tank Davis has an exclusive deal with Showtime President Sports Steven Espinosa. He has GTD Promotions, Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions, and he still partners with Mayweather Promotions, and he's still with the PBC, Premier Boxing Champion founder and advisor Al Heyman as his advisor. So this should be an easy fight to be made. Let's see how it unfolds and plays out. Let's see if a contract is actually sent, and then we could get this mega fight happening. That would be enormous. Now, Devin Haney and his team did state that if the price is right and it makes sense, they'll stay and fight at 135. Well, it don't make no more sense than fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. That's the most sense it can make for the biggest money you can make. But let's see how it unfolds. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. I'm gone.
This is Amanda, the real deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.